New information's coming about 25, and some things are pretty interesting. Let's go through them. New information has come out from a bunch of people that are at FarmCon. Hats off to them. They've been pushing out information. Farmer Cop, DJ, they've all been throwing out some information. So this is awesome. Like, glad they're there to give everyone their information. They have small videos going on of just some gameplay. Definitely check them out. Honestly, looks great. Big thing for me, tires have dirt falling off of them. If you drive through some mud, over time that dirt's going to be falling off. There's going to be particles that are flying off, not only just gradually changing, but it's actually going to look like dirt is spraying off the back of the vehicle if you ran through mud, water, snow, any of that, which is awesome. Great. Water is actually going to be effective. The vehicle is going to get water, like it's going to look like it got wet. It's not just going to, we got a little bit more information on deformation. So deformation is going to be more like you drive through your field and it's going to indent where your tractor was, right? It's not going to be, digging as much. Maybe that'll be down the pipeline. Who knows? But no information so far. So it looks like it's going to be more of anywhere you drive, there's a chance to deform the land. Now, roadways, probably the sides of roads are probably not going to be as much. You're not going to notice them. But they said that any area could deform. Now, it depends. If it's really dry, if it's a dry season, it won't deform as much. If it's a really wet season, it will deform more. Winter will deform more. Summer probably less, depending on if it rained. Awesome. Love that. Love that they're playing into account the seasonal change, the weather. Everything is playing a factor here. I love it. With the new engine, they are compressing the file sizes. So we possibly could get more things on map, maybe bigger maps, especially on console. That's huge. I don't know if that's going to affect mods. Maybe the mods will be a little bit smaller so we could download more mods. And obviously, consoles have that issue. Only download so many mods. After a couple maps, you're pretty much out of space. Going to be nice to have. They said modders are going to have a lot of control with the fog. They're going to be able to adjust it, which is great for modders making some crazy maps. We might have a map that's just all fog. That'd be kind of cool. You have to work through everything you do and know where you are at all times because it can get pretty dense. We got a little more of a sneak peek on how to do the wet rice where you flood your field. Now, this is just a pump you install next to the field. Walk up to it. You'll access a menu. It'll say, hey, this field is so big. Do you want to confirm us flooding this field? You will say yes. It'll flood. And you have to wait a good couple hours before it actually fully floods before you can plant. So it's not just going to be instant. There is a process behind it. AI workers got to rework, but I'm not sure if that's just GPS in general, because GPS is going to be a big thing for workers. They're not just going to drive off and go in crazy directions because now they have a map to literally drive on and it will tell them when they're wrong. So don't know if they really got to rework or is it just GPS. Hopefully them driving around town and stuff got a rework as well. There was new video of GPS. It looks good. As long as it doesn't have any issues with other vehicles, we've only seen them really mow, and that's about it. So hopefully it works good with everything. The last big thing of information we got is that the weather is actually going to be longer lasting than we thought. Weather's not going to be like in 22 when it snowed and then an hour later the snow was just gone. It's going to last a little bit longer. You might have a day where it's just drying out. Even if it just rained, it's going to take time for that roadway even to dry out. So you won't just see it on your vehicles or your fields. You'll see it on the roads. You'll see it on buildings. It'll actually still look wet for a longer period of time. But that's all the information I have for right now. More is coming down the pipeline. It seems like every hour we get more videos and more information. So stay tuned, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.